Right, so this email emailed him before he was going to start an apprenticeship, but he wasn't really interested in it. So he says, "Thanks for your candid advice as always, guys. It helped me a lot. I stuck to it, and I'm going to see how I get on. I did a time frame like you said, and it's just giving me hope." That's cool, man. At least if you know when you get to the end of that time frame and you're still not feeling the course, that you know that you've given it your all. You haven't just quit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You've given it some time. Uncle Joe was a great guest. Got to love the stories, and some about Jamie we hadn't heard yet. I was waiting for him to come. I could just get him. I listen to a lot of podcasts and the games and stuff, and they all do the same thing, coming in with a guest each episode. I enjoy the fact you both do with and without. It keeps it fresh for the listeners. So I got into a fight at the weekend, and safe to say it didn't come out looking the best. As Jamie said in the past, if the man has the worst cauliflower ears in a bar, avoid at all costs.
I don't even remember saying that.
I'm missing 3 teeth and a shitload of dignity. I've been pulling a sickie from work until my black eye calms down a bit, but I got caught in the local takeaway by the boss. He saw the state of my face and said to come back to work on Monday. I don't want the banter, but I also got to man up. How do you approach the pack of lions waiting for me to walk in Monday? Have a great weekend. So we replied to this straight away, but I told him we're going to do it in the episode anyway. But you win some, you lose some, and that's the phrase, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mate, fucking losing teeth though, that's rough. Because like my teeth are pretty fucked up, but luckily they're all like the back, so my front ones still look okay.
Yeah, I haven't lost a tooth. That would be but I think dental work is fucking hard to come by, isn't it? Especially
It is in the UK, yeah.
Is it really?
If you want to try, yeah. If you want to get an emergency appointment, it's going to cost you a lot of money. So unless you're in a good job, you're pretty fucked.
Like I am. I had my tooth cracked. Like, how long's it been now? A month and a half. Can't get a dentist appointment. They won't see me unless I'm in pain. So I've got half a tooth. I'm just
my God.
with. Yeah. And they say about the English having bad teeth, and you're like, well, you wonder why. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's a stereotype.
I mean, I've heard
Got to try and fly to Turkey.
I didn't realize it was that serious.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. COVID
Charlotte, my other half, she got 2 caps put at the front of her 2 front teeth because she was in a car crash, so she like lost the bottom of her 2 front teeth, and it took a long time for them to get like decent ones put in, and then when they eventually did, that was like a good like couple of months period. There's not a quick fix to getting a tooth fixed. You're not going to get it done in a weekend anyway. Before you go back to work, it's not going to happen.
No.
No shit.
What's it like in the US then?
What's that?
What's it like in the US?
Well, it's costly for sure, but it's not difficult to find somebody and get something done. I mean, you could. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's quite easy. It's just it's costly. Yeah, you got to have fucking dental insurance, and it'll still fucking cost you out the ass, but they'll take care of you. They'll definitely take care of you. The only other issue is, if you don't have a dentist that you go to regularly and you're just trying to find the random one, you don't know necessarily what they're fucking, how good they are. I mean, obviously you can Google that shit, but I've known people that have gone to quacks and fucking, you have these horror stories, and they wouldn't need their wisdom teeth out, and these guys are like, yeah, I'll pull them right out. You don't even need to be fucking numbed. Like, what? You fucking mind?
But yeah, no, like I said to this guy, I was like, win or lose a fight, most people would run away. So I would go in with like my head held high. I mean, you lose, but at least they know that you're not going to back down if someone's going to try and fucking pick on you.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so I would too. Unless Jamie's with me, and then I have to show face. But yeah, you're not going to go into work and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to mess with the guy that's got 3 missing teeth, because you know he's been up to some business, isn't he?
You still you definitely banter him. If one of my mates come in to work with 3 teeth gone, he's getting bantered all day. He's gonna get ripped apart all day. until he finally, when he tells the story, we'll be like, oh, that's like. But yeah, if matey boy comes in, he's getting bantered with missing teeth, and then we'll just see what goes on from there. But if I was that guy going in, as long as I wouldn't get in trouble by management for getting into a fight the weekend, I would just like say, look, this is what happened, lads, and I would talk it up to be the biggest story and tell the most amount of bullshit ever to make myself look amazing. And then, like, I saved, like, kids burning from a fucking building and all sorts, beating this guy up. And I would look like a hero to everyone. That's what I would do.
Until you see the guy walking down the street and he's like, that's the guy I fucking beat up. Yeah, no, he didn't.
It also depends who come out worse as well.
Well, I imagine he did.
Yeah, well, you'd hope so. Cauliflower ears, man, stay away from him. I don't remember saying that, but that is a true thing. Do not go near him.
I've never actually seen one. Is that common over there?
What cauliflower is?
Like
yeah,
wrestlers and stuff always have them. MMA fighters.
That's the only time I've ever seen it. Yeah,
yeah, it's quite common over here.
Really,
hitting the head too much.
Yeah, rugby players.
No shit.
A lot of my friends from rugby had it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because it's like what is it, like trapped cartilage or something?
Yeah, it's just where you get a lot of impact, and then
it like swells up. Yeah, you have to have it like drained and shit. Like the coaches drain it and stuff.
Doesn't really work though.
Oh, I did not know that. I mean, I've seen it, and like you said, in UFC and wrestling and shit. And boxing, I've never actually seen it in person. I never knew what the fuck. I mean, I know it's from getting fucking punched in the ear enough times.
Yeah,
that's fucking wild.
It always makes me laugh. The first Expendables movie, one of the guys in that's got it, and he makes a big deal out of it. And he's like, "You're always talking about my ears," and he explains what cauliflower ears is. I'm like,
oh my god! I wish I remembered that. That's amazing. Holy shit!
Useless information.
That's pretty useful because now I'm gonna watch it.
That's a weird thing to retain from that movie.
yeah.
But
yeah, if you see someone with fucked up ears, you know they'll be getting punched a lot. So you're like, nah, I'm not gonna
absolutely.
Fuck that.
Yeah. Stay away. That as well as like fucked up knuckles. You don't want to go near that either. If they got like really like dry, cracked knuckles, but like fucking nah. No thanks.
There are a lot of fights over there. My god.
Bar fights, yeah.
Bar fights, yeah, pretty much, yeah. I remember. I think I spoke about this before. We were in Birmingham in a club, me and my mate at the time, and we were like, these women came over and we're like dancing with them, and then all of a sudden my mate just gets a fucking bottle smashed over the back of his head, and then he turns around and the guy's like, oh, that's my woman, and he's like, well, they came over to us, mate, what do you want us to fucking do? And it's like walked off, but yeah, he got a fucking glass across the back of his head.
What the fuck? He probably just walked away from it, right? Not a problem.
Yeah, oh yeah. Because it was like us two and then like a group of them. But what can you do? We're just having a good time.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah. Makes England paint out to be a really nasty place.
No, I wouldn't say that. I'd say it's for one thing, it definitely makes you tough. For another thing, it's just, I don't know. You guys have to have a good time, you know?
I was thinking about this the other day.
I think we're a big drinking nation, so because of the amount of drink that goes on, a lot of fighting happens.
Yeah, everything I see like so I think America, in my point of view, is like quite a dreamy country. Like, oh, we can do this. Like they're really upbeat and stuff like that, and like they dream big and they sort of like. But in England, we're like realists. So like
it's morbid. People are morbid.
So like if you compare it to like our films, like the ending of an American movie is always really happy. The end of a British movie is always really like real life, like someone's dead or like someone's miserable or someone's crippled. And the same with like drinking. Like when you drink, you do have drinking games. You play drinking games because that's fun. When you drink in England, you go out and you drink as much as you can until you're sick. and you want to go home and you're not happy anymore. That's what we do in England. Same with like work. When Americans go to work, they're like, yes, let's go to work. And when British people go to work, they're like, fuck this place.
I don't think anyone does that about going to work, surely.
Oh, no, Americans love work, don't they?
Holy shit.
It's got to be all the rain. The rain keeps us miserable, grounded.
I mean, some, sure, but I think, yeah, we do have a lot of that. I think we're a lot more alike in that regard. I don't think anybody likes going to work.
Some people do. I haven't met one yet, but I'm sure they're out there.